The 9 elements really are based on how you feel. So the balancing elements in general, the balancing elements all about how you feel inside. So say when you've exercised, it's actually that feeling inside, that glow that shines from you, that actually is derived from doing exercise or from doing personal space. Momentum is more of a Western approach to things. It's actually the desire to achieve and the desire to do things, the desire to experience life more, which the balancing elements don't necessarily give you directly. They're more an internal. Momentum is more external. It's about sort of climbing a mountain. It's about the experience of life, but not necessarily the balance of life, how you feel inside.
So the momentum is the desire to want to do more things and to achieve more things.
Yeah, the easiest comparable is actually imagine a car. If you've got the most beautiful car and it's very, very well balanced, but you don't actually take it out anywhere, well, it's sort of a little bit sad, isn't it, really? So what momentum is actually experiencing driving that car, going down the road, going around the bends, noticing how it feels and the joy and the excitement that's created from it. If you're going around the bends and you don't have balance in your car, well, it's not going to be as comfortable. So it's actually bringing those two together, so you've got a balanced car going around on your journey of life. And then the other key element is being present. So if you imagine you're in this balanced car and it's going down the road and everything's flowing smoothly, but your head is round the corner down the road thinking about a week next Tuesday, well, then you might have the most balanced car with the most amazing momentum, but you're actually not present. You're not actually with that car. And it's actually that being present that makes it so special. And that's why being present is really the most important element, because if you're present and you've got an unbalanced car, you can do something about it. If you're present and you've got a car without as much momentum or too much momentum, then you can do something about it. But if your head is somewhere else, it sort of doesn't matter whether your car is balanced or has momentum.
And what about flow? You talk a lot about having flow in your life, but what does that really mean?
Flow is really, to me, is actually, again, another analogy, is that when you're playing tennis and the ball comes and you're just hitting it instinctively, that's when you're flowing, where your head isn't actually connected with the doing. And that's where most people live much of their life. I know certainly I do. I live in my head quite a bit. And it's actually just realising that you've got a mind, a body and a spirit, and not just a head that's running around on a couple of feet. And it's actually appreciating that if you bring in spiritual elements, which is focusing on your breath, really, breath is spirit, or you're bringing in exercise elements which focus on your body, is to try and create the harmony between the three of them. And that's actually, if and when you can do that, then you can create flow in your life. So with a tennis ball, it just happens. But when you think about hitting a tennis ball and where your racket head is and how you're going to address the ball and are you going to put topspin or slice, it all goes to pot. So it's the 9 elements. What they do is that if you just bring them into your day, like a tennis stroke, after a while you're just hitting the ball and you're not thinking about it. And that's actually what the 9 elements do. It's hard to start off with if you want to think it's hard, or some people think it's easy and bring it in, but it's actually just by doing it over a period of time that it becomes part of your life, and that's why it's important really for so many people.